Hello, I'm Dr. Kalpana DePasquale, a board-certified ear, nose, and throat physician and the founder of Avanti RX. I have an eye cream that actually works on reducing the dark circles and also improving the texture of the fine lines underneath the eyes. One of the biggest mistakes is that people do not apply enough sunscreen to be effective. The minimum is about a shot glass, so I have 3 different shot glasses here to demonstrate.
Dr. Kalpana DePasquale now performs balloon sinuplasty in her St. Augustine office and says for most patients, it's a one-time fix.
The balloon is actually passed in through the nose using what we call a guide. The guide is just what harbors the actual balloon.
After treating the symptoms with minimal success, Dr. DePasquale suggested a minimally invasive in-office procedure called balloon sinuplasty.
Where do you feel the pressure?
Where I guess the balloon is right now.
Okay. The majority will feel improvement within about a week, and they can get back to their lifestyle. They're not on as many medications. They don't have as many sinus infections. They generally have a better sense of well-being. There is a genetic predisposition to acne, but the other factors can also be obviously hormonal, which is a big issue amongst our adolescents, and sometimes it could be the products they're using could be contributing to acne, so it's usually multifactorial. These are my own products that we formulated. This is for women. These are the essential exfoliating pads, and the wipe and go pads are for the men. So they basically, what's nice about those is that he can take them with him when we're on a plane traveling. Men think that women are the only ones that are supposed to be taking care of their skin, but in fact, their daily shaving routine is one of the biggest causes of dehydration in men, and really you guys should be taking care of your skin even more so just because of that insult of shaving every day. What makes my product line unique is the fact that there are no harsh preservatives, there are no chemicals. Everything is based on botanical ingredients. They are effective even with them being botanicals, but that's the premise of the whole line. So I have a whole women's line as well, but I also wanted to bring out some men's products mostly because men, they don't know where to go to find good skincare. They're not quite sure what to do. So to really take care of their skin, they can start with some simple steps just by a simple exfoliation, either with a exfoliating pad, which would be nice and simple. You could just wipe it over your face. The other big mistake people make is they think that on a day that it's cloudy, we don't need to wear sunscreen, and that's not true. 80% of the sun's rays still travel through the clouds, and also people need to wear sunscreen while traveling in a car, believe it or not.
And even if it says waterproof, when you come back out of the water, reapply?
You have to reapply. Most of the sunscreens these days will have something on the label that will tell you how often you need to reapply, how long it's water resistant for. But if it doesn't say, because some of the labels are not up to date, if it doesn't say, a good rule of thumb is about 2 hours before you need to reapply.
Now, we've been conditioned to respond to certain brand name sunscreens, but it's not always the name that's going to give you the best protection. In fact, I think there was a study by Consumer Reports, and they found that some of the off-brands actually provide better protection.
That is absolutely true. One of the most common ingredients in most of the sunscreens is avobenzene, and that's what they use as a sun protectant. But there are other brands of sunscreen that will contain ingredients like titanium dioxide or zinc oxide, and those are actually very effective, and they're mineral-based, so they tend to be a little safer and not so much chemical-based.
And we don't always cover all of our body as we should. I mean, we think about the face and the torso, but things like your ears and other parts of the body need to be covered as well.
Absolutely. The ears are very common. As an ENT surgeon, I definitely remove my fair share of ear cancers for people who do not think about the ear being exposed. I've been in practice about 11 years, and we had many different cosmeceutical lines that we had in the practice, and people always express concerns about, I read these ingredients, I'm not sure about this, I'm not sure if I want to put this on my skin. And I heard those concerns, and they started to really become concerns of mine. And so as I started looking more into the chemicals that were in these products, I started to get concerned about the long-term effects of these chemicals. And that was where I decided to create my own skincare line, because there's nothing available that's just botanicals.